Hello. It's my time. First of all, I want to thank you all for accepting our invitation to be here with us, talking about Erasmus and talking about our school, and talking about what you lived here in Portugal when we've been in Portugal. So, first of all, is to thank you all to accept our invitation. And now we're going to see a small testimony of an Italian teacher who
Mario,
was with us.
can I say something first?
Of
Okay.
course.
Okay. We are still celebrating the Erasmus Days here in Portugal, especially in Oliveira das Mães. We are celebrating also the Erasmus program, which is an awesome opportunity for all. We can enlarge our horizons and we can get in touch with our sisters and brothers from all around Europe. And above all, we can learn with the difference. And I want to thank you all for accepting our challenge. We look forward to hear your perspective about us, uh, in particular about our educational system. First, before this talk, I want to present you a little video from Susan Gagliano. She is an Italian expert who visited us last year. She worked very closely with our teachers and our students during a week, and so she had the opportunity to know very well how we work and how we see school in Oliveira das Mães. Susan?
Hello and happy Erasmus Week to everyone at Ferreira de Castro. I am thinking back to the amazing week that I spent with you all last February as the invited expert, where I was able to work with 3 different groups of teachers on their well-being and on aspects of positive education. I worked with a wonderful group of young women from the secondary school where we were able to express ourselves and express what it is that gives our lives meaning. I worked with teachers from the preschool. I went and visited all of the different primary schools where I was regaled with songs, with stories, with activities that are already being done in your cluster to make students feel welcome, to help them express what they have inside them, to help create a team and a sense of school spirit. I also had this great opportunity to speak in front of the whole group of teachers in an assembly, and I was interviewed by the local newspaper and Facebook page, and that was an incredible thing as well. You are doing amazing things in this school. I want to thank Elizabeth for all of the help that she gave me in coordinating this really amazing trip. And of course, my friends who made it all happen from the beginning because they came to one of my courses. So a special thanks to Anna Cristina, Annabella, and Carla. I wish you all the best and continued success in your Erasmus program.
This is the perspective of Susan. She came from Italy, and the Erasmus program gave us the opportunity to work with her and to learn with her. Mario, you can continue now.
I was one of the guys who worked with Susan, and it was really
Yeah.
amazing the session where we had with her. So, next testimony, I think for a time lapse, I think Elodie will be the first to give her testimony. The things that we want to know is for you, what is the Erasmus project? Okay, what is your idea to the Erasmus project? What you can learn with the Erasmus project? Then you talk about the experience you had in our school. Elodie.
So for me, an Erasmus project is an opportunity to discover another school system and to improve our teaching skills. I think it's an opportunity for our students to feel as European citizens, and for them it's important because in France, we are not very good in foreign languages, and it's important for our students to exchange and to become more confident in their language skills. They discover that in your country and in your school, students are very good in English. They were surprised about that. And it was a challenge for them to exchange with your students. Erasmus program, I think it's important for teachers to improve and for students to improve and for all of us to feel as European citizens, just to sum up.
One question: What impressed you most about what you see in our school? What creating you very
Different
nice
things,
feeling?
the kindness of all people. We felt very comfortable in your school, and we I don't know how to say that, the building, because it's very new, it's very comfortable. I had to work with about a project, special project for my work during the week, and I had a little room. Internet was great, because in France sometimes it's not so great. So the building was great, the people were great, and we didn't have the opportunity, because I knew that at the beginning students have sometimes for ice breaking with your students, so it was a great time too. We didn't attend lessons for me, but I knew that students attend some lessons, and we're very happy to see this system. It's very different, because in France the lessons begin at 8 and finish at 7 or 6 p.m. So it's not the same system. It was interesting for our students to discover your system too.
Okay. Now I will pass to a job shadowing. I will start with Matej. Matej was with us in last September in job shadowing. Matej, what for you is the Erasmus project? Of course, I'm sorry the accent of pronounce of your name, because I don't know if it's really Matej, but there he is. Microphone. No, microphone, Matej, please.
Yes. It's not.
Let me put the question to Rock. Okay, Rock. The question is for you. Is if you can
Okay.
talk with us. Okay, better.
You can hear me?
Yes, very nice,
Yeah,
very
the
nice.
distance is not so far away from Italy, so maybe Matej is 1 mile further than me, and the signal doesn't come through. Yes, I can answer everything. Just ask me.
Okay, for you, what the Erasmus project is what do you think about the Erasmus project for teachers?
Yes, I thought about it, and I think it was the perfect story to explore the unknown knowledge and gain experience in a multicultural world within the same field of education. So, in one word, I enjoyed it.
Really, and about your job shadowing, you are a PE teacher, and we follow some Portuguese physical education teachers. What do you think about the difference between Portuguese and Slovenian physical education classes?
Huh. Your students are they want to be more obedient, because you have those 20% of how they behave, how they think of the school. So they have their choice and their responsibility. So they know why they are attending school, and they want to attend it. In our school, sometimes feels different, and we have a lot, so much to learn from you. Uh, we were we were very I don't know how should I say it, surprised of the green ladies. The students were very calm. We felt very accepted, and we were really happy to be with you, because we learned that you don't only teach for knowledge, but but you teach also for life.
Okay. What did you take from Erasmus to your role as a teacher?
What
For
did
instance,
I take?
if you saw something in our school, you take him for a rule for you. You know.
The gym is, it was quite the same, yeah. But the one thing I like the most, you don't hurry, yeah. You take time, because it's not important how much to give them at the very few minutes, but how you make them learn new things. So
Okay.
it was very calm, yeah, and
And
they
about
listen to you.
okay.
So we try to improve that they will listen to us. And
Yes.
the only thing uh, you should do, you should be very still and calm. So
I think when we talk about it, you saw some difference between the Portuguese system and the Slovenian system.
yes,
You
yes,
remember one really different point you saw in between the systems?
yes, a lot of
Just one,
different
just one,
points.
just one, just one.
Just
Yes.
one day a week you are free.
Come on, this is not. Most of us we
Yeah,
don't have.
that's a lot. That's a
Yes,
lot.
okay, but most of us we don't have that free day like system in the school.
Yeah,
Big difference.
it's a different grade system. So we have 1 to 5 and you have 1 to 20. So you have 20% of how do they behave.
Okay,
In our school, it's only what they can show you. So
okay,
that's the basic difference.
okay, okay.
You think that this strategy, you talked about twice about the 20% to attitude. We call it attitude. Do you think
Actually,
it is a good thing that it can motivate students to be better?
yes, I think it's very good thing, because in if you give them that, they can try harder. In our system, if they know everything, they don't want to try harder. But in your system, they must try harder. And
It
I
is
think that's
interesting.
the
Your
yes,
your vision is interesting because we have some. It is this question is not seen by the teachers in the same way. There are teachers who wanted to suppress the 20% because they say that the attitude is something that is in the way the students behave academically. And others like us,
yeah,
we want to give them the opportunity to be better and to learn, because I think the attitude is something that we can learn also, the behavior and to be well behaved, and the how can I say it, to be more or less active, and so this is not something that all the teachers in Portugal see the same way, because it is interesting. It is very interesting to hear your opinion as someone who is outside the system and has another way to see things. Thank you.
Let me ask to Elodie now. To Elodie, in France, do you have some average, some percentage for the final marks the students to the attitudes?
No, we don't have it.
We don't have.
No, we don't have. But we have. We write commentaries. I don't know. We write comments. Sorry,
Yes.
we write comments. So the comments can count to be integrated in some schools. So it's not a mark, but it's important. If they have very good grades, but if the comments are very bad, we know that it will be difficult for them to be integrated in good schools. So there is no grade, but it's important for them for their future.
Okay. Now I will pass to Angela. We will be the next. For you, I know you have a lot of Erasmus projects, so you are very professional as a teacher from Erasmus.
Because my children follow me, so that's how I can
Don't worry.
I will move to another room. Yes.
For you, what is the Erasmus project?
For me, Erasmus project is generally gaining international experience and exposing to different educational practices, as to all of us. But mainly it's I appreciate the collaboration that grows from those Erasmus projects among the students and among the teachers that participate, friendships and partnerships. So I live in a small city in Croatia, and I found Erasmus projects really a really good opportunity for most of our students to go to another countries, to practice language, to meet different cultures, and to learn outside the classroom also.
Okay. What do you think about our school? Give me before you start to talk about our school, one word for our school. One word, just one word. You remember, like our school, Portuguese school, Ferreira is that. One word.
Mental health.
Okay, very nice. So, what do you think about our school? What your experience you had in our school?
Yes, I like very much how you work with your students about well-being and mental health. You have a really good team that work with the students. They pay attention and put in a job and work to help students when they have problems. I remembered how when we were there, the one your ex-students was connected live stream with us, and he was explaining how school actually helped him to when he was struggling with his mental health. So I think you're doing a great job.
Very nice, thank you. And did you saw or did you see some difference between the Croatian system and the Portuguese system?
Yes, a lot of differences. Okay, school.
Just one difference. No difference. Yes.
Just one.
Just one.
I will pick this. Work with the students on the well-being. We are working on it. We are starting to pay more attention, and I'm sorry, pay more attention and try to help students before the problem happens. We are trying, but we are better in it. So it was great to see how it can function, and it's really happening.
Okay. Now, Matej,
Did I give an answer?
Yes. I come to you again. Don't worry, Matej. You can.
It's possible to.
Very nice.
It's okay.
Yes, very nice. So okay. For you, what is the Erasmus project?
Erasmus is opportunity of connection Europe by the schools and people, and it's a great organization for the students and also for us, for professors.
Okay. Forget the green ladies and forget the day off. One thing you enjoy and like to see in our school, in our Portuguese system.
Already a lot of things was said by the Rook. I like a lot of things. It was calm and no pressure, because sometimes in our work in gymnasium is a high pressure of next level of faculty, of achievement of the highest results and so on. And I didn't feel that in your school. Like it was the all you said to us and the other professor, the older are students, less they have how to say different subjects, and this subject they have, they put more energy in that. In our classes is just more and more, so I like it a lot, the Portuguese school system. And I was thinking that if I run away from Slovenia, this would be the first choice for me.
Really, Portugal.
Yeah.
What are the big challenge of the Erasmus project?
The big challenge.
Yes.
Okay, I know that I already tried 3 different sites, so from Slovenian and Portugal and Sweden, and I see that the most challenging thing is organization. It's not organization by the professor and so on, but the national organization is the challenge. How open is for new ideas, how helpful is, and so on. Because on the end, with the budget and all the things are working people. Yeah, and the philosophy in Sweden was open, open system that can participate everybody. In our is still very Slovenian way, is still a little bit hard way. I don't know how it is in Portugal, but I think you are more open. For what I want to say, in Sweden, they went so far away. Some schools, not every school, but the school which work already 10, 15 years with the Erasmus project, that they tried to put all the students one in the student time to go in some project. Yeah, that's
your students in your
no,
in your...
in Sweden. In our
yes,
is still
yes,
beginning.
Another question. Do you think your students in Slovenia are open to the Erasmus project? For instance, do you have, if you open a Erasmus project, do you have many people, many students want to participate it?
Oh yeah, they are fighting. They behave. Some of them start to behave better because there are so many of them that we have to choose and make some point list. So the how good grades they have, they already participated in some program, and in the end is how they behave. So that is one of the most interesting. Some students which were a little bit more energy guys, yeah, they start to behave more polite, that they will get the points to go the project.
Very nice. Back to France, Elodie. Tell me, what is the bigger challenge the Erasmus project in France for you in your school?
I don't think it's so difficult, but sometimes what is difficult for my students is to organize the exchange, the practical exchange, because some of them live far away from a school and they are in the boarding school. They live in the boarding school during the week. So we have to allow them to participate to the Erasmus exchange, but sometimes it's a little bit difficult. So we can allow them to host some students in our boarding school, but we need places. So sometimes it's what is difficult. And some of students want to participate to exchange, but some students are a little bit they're ashamed about their houses, or they don't feel confident in their language skills. So for them, it's a challenge to host. So we have to tell them that it's not a problem, and they can feel confident. It's not the goal of an exchange to be proud of the house and to be brilliant. It's just a human opportunity and human adventure.
In our exchange, we didn't feel that, because the students, even they didn't know speaking English, they speak with each other very nice. So
Yes.
it was amazing. Do you feel your parents, the parents of your students, support his own child to participate in Erasmus?
That depends, because some of them are a little bit ashamed too of their houses, and some of them are afraid to host in their house. It can be difficult for some parents. It's okay for them to let them go,
Yes.
but it's sometimes a little bit difficult to host. But we improve this aspect, and parents learn and are okay to host. They finally they understand that it's a way to participate to Erasmus program, and if they want their children to be host in good condition, they have to do the same.
Back to Metkovic.
Let
Sorry.
me say something just. But when our students went to France, some of them stayed at the boarding
School.
yeah, and they find the experience quite attractive, because it was so different from the usual things, a different reality, that they find it very interesting. They really appreciated it. So I think it's not a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, it's not necessary, but we need place. For example, this year I organized an exchange with Germany, and we only have places in the boy boarding school. So students who are in the boarding school are going to host boys, but people who want to host girls, they can't host in the boarding school.
Okay.
So sometimes it's just practical
Issue.
difficulties.
Yeah.
Issues,
Yes. I see. Sorry, Mario.
Back to Metkovic. Angela, big challenge of Erasmus project in Croatia. A big
We
one.
don't have problems. We have Anna, and Anna solves all problems.
That's right.
I'm kidding.
No.
Maybe for us in Croatia, maybe I will say that for the teachers, it's difficult to find someone who will do your. We need to find someone who will do our classes when we are gone, when we are on mobility. So that's one problem for some of the teachers. And maybe another one, maybe not all the teachers that work with me that work in my school are not so open-minded about the Erasmus project. They have some prejudice, and sometimes it's difficult to explain, or not explain, but sometimes we have some different point of view or different opinions about the Erasmus project. So it could be a little bit sometimes tricky, but it's okay.
It's the same in France. It's the same in France.
And sometimes in Portugal as well, right? Because they have to have maths class. It's very important. They have an exam, which we understand, of course. But still, Erasmus allows them to learn so much through formal knowledge, and it's informal knowledge. So they learn so much, and some teachers don't understand that, maybe because they have never been in an Erasmus program before. That's what I think.
I agree.
Rock, for you. The same question I made Elodie. Do you think the parents support the child to participate in the Erasmus projects, in the mobilities?
Some of them, yes. Some of them.
The idea is if they push, because I have a son and I always motivate my son to go, and he don't to go. I don't know why he don't go, but the parents have this kind of responsibility to push the students or the child to good programs, good experiences. Do you think the parents in Slovenia have that kind of idea?
It depends. It's all to the parents. So some of them they push them, they encourage them. Some of them they don't want to let them go because there's a big world and there are a lot of dangerous things happening around. So in I have a feeling that students want to go, and the parents, they tell them, okay, if it's free, then go. Okay, but some of them, even if they get paid, they won't let their child go, because they the students that they grow up now these days in Slovenia, a lot of them, they are still in the nest of their parents. Even they are in secondary school, they are afraid to let them go and to grow with Erasmus or any other thing. So if I draw a line, yes, they like to travel, they like to experience new stuff, they like to meet friends, meet new friends. So in general, yes.
Okay, when these kind of projects, these kind of mobilities, not everything is good. So tell us, because it's important for the kids to know some not bad experience, but not so good experience. Tell us when not good experience you had in other project you had.
Sometimes it's not a good experience when the teachers, when they come along them, they get ill. And if there is only one teacher to support them, they don't have support, and they are on their own. And sometimes they are not so fluent at English. They are scared, and they don't have the shoulder to put their head on. So they rather stay than they go, because they're afraid to challenge the unknown, what will happen. So we have had Erasmus projects when only one teacher went with students, and I think that is the problem. So there should be some rules that in so many students, they should be minimal of those that numbers of teachers.
Okay, it's true. Elodie, you want to say something about not good, so good experience you had in Erasmus?
Last year we made an exchange with Italy, and it was a very elitist high school. And our high school is not elitist at all. So some teacher, the teacher with whom we exchanged, everything was okay in France. They were very pleased of the hosting in France, no problem. But in Italy, I felt sometimes a little bit uncomfortable because some teachers were a little bit rude with my students, and I was a little bit disappointed about that. But
I think you didn't felt that in Portugal, because we very kind.
no, I don't know. We didn't feel at all this kind of. No, in Portugal it was great, and in Germany I feel that with because we made connection in Germany this year, and with the German teacher it's very fluent, very easy, but with sometimes with teachers it could be a little bit difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, but teachers have to have a flexible mind too, right? Yeah, we
What?
need to have the profile to be on an Erasmus program as well. I think so. Yeah. And I did not think it was possible to go just with one teacher.
No,
Not
I didn't think so. I'm surprised
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, I am a bit surprised because it would be impossible for us. For example, just Mario went with a group of students. It would be impossible, right, Elizabeth? Impossible.
In Portugal, we have the limit of 15 students, one teacher. But when we think about this project, I think it is something that we do not conceive to send someone alone, because it is if
get
one
sick.
student gets ill, the teacher must be with him, and who is with the rest of them,
Yeah,
because
that's for sure. Yeah, yeah.
but in Portugal we can leave one teacher with 15 students, but I think it is not very correct.
Okay. One challenge for because we are almost on the end. My cat is here because we are almost in the end. One challenge for each one of you. One word for the school, one word for the country, and one word for the Erasmus. I start with Angela. Angela. One word for the school, city or country, and the Erasmus.
Okay.
It's easy.
For the school, okay, well-being. For the country, food. For Erasmus project, friendship.
Good.
Matej, your turn.
Okay, for the school, it's okay. Do you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. Very nice, very nice.
Okay. For the school, what I say, nice surprise. For the country, uh, I want to visit as soon as possible again. It was unbelievable. And the Erasmus project, we will use it as much as possible.
Very nice. Yeah. Rock, your turn.
For the school, perfect organization. For the country, where I want to live when I got retired. And what we said for third?
Erasmus.
Erasmus. Yes, please.
Very nice, very nice. Elodie, your turn.
For your school and for your country, warm welcome, because it was a very pleasant experience. And for Erasmus, partnership.
Partnership. Yeah.
And it's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. So, Rosario, make the final.
No, I just want to say first, again, I want to thank you for being here and having this small chat. It was really nice to be all together. And my last words are just to say that Erasmus project indeed is a unique experience and forgettable for students, but also for us teachers who sometimes go with them. And we should keep on doing them because the students thank us all the time. They are eager to do that. And thanks to us teachers, it is a project that we can make it possible. So I think we should congratulate ourselves as well, because it's a lot of hard work to do, but we like it. Right, Mario?
Yes, very nice. And for me, it was a pleasure, really pleasure working with each one of you because it's really nice. I learned a lot with you. It should be, it looked like only words, but no, it's true. I learned a lot and it's a very nice experience. And for the students and for us and for the parents, everybody was involved in the Erasmus project. So for me, it's an amazing experience. And I want to thank you the time you spent with us today and the last weeks we spent long time ago, and we are always open to receive you in our school, in our city, in our house, because it was very nice to meet you.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You are welcome in Oliveira das Meias. You can return whenever you want.
See you next year.
When you retire, we come here to Portugal.
or before.
I think I don't know, Elizabeth. We will share the
video.
The link
now
of the video
we are going
you, okay?
to see a little video done recently about our school.
Okay.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.